So the next question you might have is, how do I use the technology preparation and setup? Well, this year we're pretty much writing the Windows 10 version. It's still work in progress. So I'm going to show you last year's version, as the concept is going to be very, very similar. And I'm simply showing you last year's version because it's a lot more complete than this year's version at this point in time. So the technology preparation setup has been designed to accommodate diverse learning styles and technical knowledge. This very front page is the table of contents outlining each task and subtask. This is kind of the quick and dirty version of the technology preparation and setup. If you've done these tasks before, you'll find this outline useful, as it will serve as a quick guide through the process. Most of my 4th and 5th years kind of prefer this version. They don't really need detailed instructions since they've done this before. However, if you're not so familiar with doing this, you may prefer to click on one of these links here. So if you notice, this outline has several hyperlinks that go to more detailed sets of instruction. So let's click on this one here. And you can see that once I click on that link, it's going to take you to a more detailed set of instructions. So this version doesn't exactly have pictures, it's just written text here step by step. And I find that most of my 3rd and 4th years kind of prefer this part, or this layer of the network setup, as it doesn't have pictures, which doesn't make it too long, but there's steps here to kind of help remind you on how to do this, since you've already done this at least once. If this is your first time going through these instructions, there is yet another layer of even more detailed instructions. And there's 2 sets of these detailed instructions, which comes in the form of a PDF and a video. So if you notice up here at the top, there's a link to a PDF. If I click on this part of the link, it will ask me to download it. If I click on this part of the link, it will allow me to preview the document. So let's go ahead and preview the document. And you can see in here there is text instructions as well, but they're much more detailed. And there's also screen captures that goes with the text instructions to help walk you through this process. If you're someone who doesn't like to read so much text and you prefer to watch, how it's done in video format, you can certainly do that. Each of these instructions down here have videos that go with it, so you can click on this link here and watch the video. I'm going to mute it so it's not too loud. You can, if you notice, they're hosted on YouTube, so you can click on the full screen link over here to the right, which will take the video to full screen. So I'll reduce it back from full screen, and I can minimize the video once I'm done watching it. So the PDF version may not be as detailed as a video, simply because animated items are a little bit difficult to show in a PDF. And many students tend to like the PDF because you can quickly read through it, print it, and download it. And then there are some students who prefer the video simply because you get to see in real time what exactly happens with each step or doesn't happen, to kind of help confirm that you're doing something correct or you're not doing something right. I do want to let you know that both the PDF version and the video version are going to show the exact same things. So there's probably no reason to have to go through both. So if you're an incoming first year, I would recommend either choosing the PDF or choosing the video and not doing both, as it can be too time consuming, and the instructions are pretty much the same in both. So if you do decide to do the PDF version, it's recommended that you obtain Adobe Acrobat Reader or Acrobat Pro. And if you're going to watch the videos, I highly recommend bringing some headsets to studio. The studio desks are pretty close together, and I'm sure that your neighbor is probably not going to watch the same video that you're watching. So in summary on how to do the technology preparation and setup, it is designed to accommodate diverse learning styles and skill levels. The table of contents give an overview of the process, so most of my 4th and 5th years prefer that layer of it. Items are linkable to pages containing abbreviated instructions, so most of my 3rd and 4th years prefer that set. And then finally, the abbreviated pages will contain links to 2 more detailed sets of instructions in PDF and video format. So if you're completely new to this process, that's definitely the set of instructions that I would probably hit on. The PDF and video will contain identical instructions, so it's highly recommended to pick one or the other. You can do both if you want to, but usually most people find that one or the other pretty much does the job.